Hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Brady. I'm the Executive Director of SOTENI International, and we are a proud partner of the Swazi SHEROES program in eSwatini. I want to thank the Links program for inviting us to be with you. And on behalf of the Swazi SHEROES team, who you'll hear from in just a minute, we want to welcome you and look forward to talking with you about what we're doing in eSwatini. Swazi SHEROES is a program that aims to fight HIV/AIDS through the economic empowerment and holistic support of women and girls in eSwatini. We do this through business development, mentorship, and holistic services. You'll hear a bit more about the programs as you hear from the team, but I just want to again say thank you for having us, and we look forward to sharing more with you. With that, I would like to turn it over to Nkosakati Lamashwama. She is a Queen of eSwatini, and it is certainly our honor to have her with us. She's going to tell us a little bit more about what the landscape is like for girls and women in eSwatini and what opportunities exist for them in the face of many challenges. And with that, Nkosakati Lamashwama, it's my pleasure to hand it over to you.
Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here and part of this great meeting. So I will basically give you a view of eSwatini and the young girls who live in this country and what they go through, the challenges they face. So as adolescent girls and young women in eSwatini are faced with many challenges, as are women all over the world. But specifically here in this country, they often carry the disproportionate burden of caring for other family members and taking care of household responsibilities at a very young age. Young women are met with dire poverty conditions, which increase the chances of engaging in relationships which are unsafe and have power dynamics which contribute to an increase in high-risk behavior. Some young girls engage in transactional and intergenerational sex, seeing someone like a sugar daddy as a reasonable way to meet their needs. They engage in such relationships just so that they can have food, clothing, and shelter for themselves, as well as their other siblings. This has resulted in an increase in HIV incidence among girls around this age, so around the age of 15 to 24, whereas in the country, we've seen a decline in HIV incidences in every other age group and gender. These high-risk behaviors increase the chances that they contract sexual transmitted infections, including HIV, as well as these unwanted pregnancies that we're facing. This further places any children that they may have at a greater disadvantage with a lack of access to health services and poor health outcomes overall. So this becomes an ongoing cycle which we're trying to break. In addition to all of these challenges associated with poverty, at least 38% of girls aged between 18 and 24 years have increased sexual violence and are more likely to experience negative health outcomes. So I would also like to, after painting such a grave picture, there's hope. And I'd like to introduce what we are trying to do to try and break the cycle that I just spoke about. So Imbelego Foundation, working with SOTENI International under the SHEROES program, is on a mission to expand options for these Swati girls for their future and well-being. We hope these young girls will be empowered through providing holistic services, as mentioned, and addressing not only their socioeconomic well-being, but also their mental, sexual, and reproductive health. We want to increase opportunities of professional and personal development through provision of business skills, training, and mentorship programs. And all this is in support of the cycle and this poverty-driven circumstances that they find themselves in.
Thank you so much, Nkosakati. We appreciate you sharing that with us. I would like to next introduce Zandi, who is one of our leaders on the ground in eSwatini. And Zandi, we've heard about the challenges, but would like to hear from you on how you see economic empowerment as being one of the solutions and what types of initiatives girls are working on.
Thank you so much, Jenny. Hello, everyone. We certainly see economic empowerment as a huge part of the answer. As Nkosakati has mentioned, poverty is the driver of many of these challenges that are faced by girls and young women in the country. From different studies in the region, we've seen that when girls aged 18 years and over earn an income, at least 90% of it is reinvested in their families. That means a woman's improved financial status not only improves her own health individually, but that of her children and the entire family as well. One of the main aspects we're focusing on with the program is quality over quantity. We understand and appreciate the fact that with each girl we serve, there will be a positive ripple effect in her family, and with time, the entire community that she lives in as well. We are going to be working on various programs for these girls, and also appreciating that in the country, there are some programs that give young people business skills training and may even help them start up their own businesses. We thought we'd actually provide on-the-job business skills training, putting theory and practice together right from the get-go. With time, we hope to have various businesses going on. But for a start, we're working with different designers in the country to make apparel and homeware. We've been fortunate to partner with a local textile factory owner who is also invested in the development of women in the country and will be providing us free waste fabric. Making this waste fabric a through line in all the designs, we're currently developing a baby line, a fashion-forward line for women in their 20s, fashion accessories, and a line of home goods. The young women we work with will learn sewing skills, weaving, and also crochet to make baby clothes, adult clothes, and other products like floor mats, pillows, purses, and so much more. We're also working towards purchasing an ethnic jewelry making business that has international markets. We're also very open to other business opportunities that may arise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zondi. Next, we'd like to talk a little bit more about the programs in general. Melanie, tell us a little bit more about the programs, how they extend what we're doing on the economic empowerment initiatives, and how you see these programs working together to ultimately provide the holistic support.
Yes, thank you, Jenny. Hello, everybody. Thank you again so much for having us joining on your meeting today. So as Zondi was underscoring the importance of economic empowerment, we are taking this approach where we want to offer income to the young women as early as possible. While we're providing them income, then we can hold them while we teach the wraparound psychosocial support, personal and professional development skills that they need to really achieve their dreams. So while they are learning the skills to develop the products, we're also going to be doing a lot of workshops and in-depth training. So for instance, our initial workshop series, which is scheduled to start in just a few weeks, is centered on creating and claiming the vision for their life. So this will include discussion and activities around purpose, self-discovery, recognizing their assets and strengths that they already have. And other skills training that we'll be doing is budgeting, even for a business, marketing, design creation, if design is the realm they want to continue on. So really, we want to give these young women a very whole, well-rounded approach to their development. So while they're having all of this personal enrichment program, the young women will also be learning an income. And we are aiming to launch our first line here in eSwatini in summer, so it's September. And our aim is to launch a spring line in America for spring of 2022. So be on the lookout for our products coming to you soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Melanie. So just to reiterate, the products will be available in the US.
Yes.
And how might we be able
to our goals?
Okay. And if someone here is interested in finding them or purchasing, how will we point them?
We are still working on developing those networks. So that's something we would even appeal to this group to help us create those networks and help get the word out on what our program is, what our products are, and why there's so many wonderful benefits in supporting us through the products that we create.
Great, thank you so much. I want to hand it back over to Nkosakati to give us a wrap up and just share some final thoughts as we say goodbye to the Links group here.
Thank you. A lot has been said. I mean, the statistics for young people in eSwatini can look really overwhelming. We've spoken about high unemployment, high rates of HIV, young pregnancies, unstable family structures, and so on. But ultimately, what we see when we look at the young women here is untapped potential. And our aim is to create an opportunity for the young girls who we work with to feel safe and stable enough to explore their strengths and fully express their potential in a vibrant and abundant way. This is no small task. Holistic development requires that we tackle multiple fronts at once. Economic stability, as we have mentioned, we also hope to look into mental and economic well-being, emotional well-being, and physical health and safety, just to name a few. Building a strong and wide network of support here in eSwatini and abroad into hopefully your communities as well is vital for our success. We'd like to say thank you so much for your time. We would love to partner with you to help us with our mission. As we begin to grow more and more, we need technical assistance in various areas, web page design, getting our products into international markets, as Melanie has mentioned, graphic design, as well as to expand and host a lot of our services, particularly in fundraising. We sincerely hope that from this meeting, we can make meaningful connections and move forward together. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And again, we just want to reiterate our thanks to the Links Group and to Lizzie, our SHEROES advisory member, who helped connect us with all of you this evening. Thank you again, and we look forward to hearing and working with you as we move forward.